All right. So I'm here with Ben.
Yeah.
And his game is Lightfall. I know what it's kind of about because I played it a little
Yeah.
bit, but do you want to kind of tell everybody else what it's about?
Sure. Basically, Lightfall is a 2D platformer with immersive storyline. So imagine a mix between Super Meat Boy, Limbo, and Bastion for the story.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to create with Lightfall.
Yeah, well, that's exactly how I feel it is, and it's actually a lot of fun. So I guess on Friday I played through it, and you guys had to change it a little bit because people were getting frustrated. Are you guys going to have like a difficulty setting, like easy, normal, and really damn hard?
Yeah, well, maybe not a difficulty setting, but with the Kickstarter, one of our stretch goals is to have a speedrunning mode for the most experienced players out there. So if Kickstarter is successful, speedrunners will have some fun with that.
I guess, where'd you come up with the idea for it?
The old silhouette style came from our artist, Matt. I wanted to do like sometimes the dark colors are associated with evil, like the white and the light is like the purity.
Yeah.
And we wanted to switch things out. Like in this game, everything that's beautiful and shiny wants to kill you.
Yeah.
So then after that, we just had this concept, and as the writer of the story, I had to write a universe that this kind of setting will fit in. So we came with this whole, universe and different regions, and I won't spoil too much, but that's basically how we came up with the concept. And so the main character is basically a teenage boy, and he appears out of nowhere in the first level. He has no memories of his past or how he got there. So you're just traveling this strange place, trying to figure out what the hell am I doing here. So,
yeah. And I like the narration, like the old man. It's pretty funny. I guess. Why did you guys decide to do like? It's pretty dark. So you guys went a little comedy with it.
Yeah. We wanted to have a narrator that was, like you said, a bit old and grumpy guy. So he's the magical bird, by the way. That's the one that rescues the player after the first level.
Yeah.
So, this guy's just minding his own business, sleeping in the trees, and there's this boy that appears out of nowhere, and he's just breaking everything apart. So the bird just follows the guy and doesn't really like it, but he follows the boy anyway. So it's like an unlikely duo, and they start this epic journey together, basically. So. And why the comedy? Everyone has to have some fun sometimes. So, Like, we don't want the game to be too depressing,
You don't want it like Limbo, where it's just sad the whole way through.
I will never talk bad about Limbo, but because it's one of my favorite games. But Limbo was a bit more, dark, and we wanted more own spin on it, more comedy, more laughs. So yeah.
Yeah. So I really like the cube idea. How long did it take you to nail that? Because I guess how long have you guys been working on it, and how long has it taken to get that just right?
We started working on the cube is called the Shadow Core.
Yeah.
And we started working on that at the beginning of the summer, and we've just recently been happy with what we have.
Yeah.
Because we were just entering every indie contest possible, just submitting the game, and we didn't have any Shadow Core before. And we will always lose the contest, and the winners were always unique. And we were like, what can we do to make Lightfall unique? So we came up with this idea to our own twist on the double jump thing.
Yeah.
But it's so much more than that. So many use for the Shadow Core that the player can, experience as they go through the journey. So that's how we got the idea. I want it to be different from all the other platformers out there. So
I think it's funny because I watched some of the people play before I got in there, and they had this. They couldn't wrap their mind around it. Like they'd be double jumping and then miss the thing, and I felt a little more at home, I guess, once I figured it out. It's really cool. I like the fact that you can move it and place it and do all that stuff. So if you're methodical, you can place it how you want. But if you're frantic, my playthrough was just jumping.
And that's what we wanted to do, because the little guy, you can jump so high, you can wall grab, wall jump. So we wanted something to add more movement even than what we had. So with the Shadow Core, like I said, you can be reckless. Because when you start to get the hang of it, you can, the charges you have and things like that. So you can just blitz through,
Yeah.
And if you want to be more cautious, you can place it around. And so we want every play style to have its own way with the Shadow Core, basically.
Yeah. It's really cool, and I really like the fact that you guys flipped it to the light stuff, the pretty stuff is evil, which the crystals are brutal. Especially if you don't notice, they're going to be the ones that shoot up at you. You're having a bad day. I guess, how long have you guys been working on it in total?
We founded the studio Bishop Games in March last year.
Okay.
We started to get some ideas, so I'd say maybe we got really serious about the idea of Lightfall at the beginning of the summer.
Oh, okay.
And that's when we all started full time, because some of us had full time jobs and were just part time on this. But in the summer we all dropped the jobs and went full time. Now we picked up part time jobs again. Indie life.
yeah, exactly. Always trying to hunt that funding down. I guess it's come a long way since summer,
Really?
early summer, because I mean, I don't know, a lot of games take a long time to get polished. What time do you guys plan on releasing it? I mean, you guys...
We aim at the end of 2015.
End of 2000.
So that's if everything goes well, because we're a team of 3 guys, so sometimes things go slower than expected, but things to look for. In March we're going to be PAX East, and after that we're launching the green light on Steam and the Kickstarter together. So that's definitely a big step, and but we plan to release at the end of this year.
Okay, so are you guys going to be at PAX Prime also?
The booth opening hasn't opened yet, so you.
Oh yeah,
but
I guess you're right.
We probably yeah.
Hopefully you might get into the PAX 10. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, we want to, but I think that once you get into a PAX, you can get to all of them. So I don't know, maybe.
Hope so. I hope so, because I don't go to East, because I live in Seattle, it's I made this trip special.
We'll try for you. We'll try to be there for you.
Thank you. I guess, what price point are you guys trying to get?
We plan to have like 5 to 6 hours of gameplay, 17 levels, so I'd say maybe $15. That's probably the average of indie games nowadays. So we'll see how it goes, but right now we're planning for $15. So yeah.
How has been the reaction from the community? Have you guys gotten a lot of feedback on stuff they do and don't like?
Well, it was our first big event outside our hometown of Quebec City, so it's been mind-blowing so far to see the coverage and the reaction of the crowd. We were pretty much unknown before. We have like 300 followers on Facebook, 100 on Twitter, so just working on our basement doing the game. So, but the reaction was so positive, man. The people love the game, love the feel, love the shadow core, as you said, and there was some critical feedback, and that's what we want. We want to improve even more. It's our first game. We're not experts.
Yeah.
We're new kids on the block, so give us the feedback, and we'll just try to improve. So yeah.
Has anybody broken your game this weekend?
Some people, not broken, but some kind of glitch bugs, and they were like, that's not supposed to do that. So but no major breaks. Yeah.
Well, I think this is one of the cool events, because I think when you're making a game, you play the game a specific way, and somebody new to it, got fresh eyes, just plays it some weird way, and you're like, oh, I never thought it would do that.
The level 2 was an eye-opener for us, because we played the game so much that we just blitzed through.
Yeah.
And then on Friday, we just let people go, and they keep dying. So we're like, okay, we need to tune this down. So that's what we did.
I know the guy in front of me quit. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess
didn't quit, so that's good.
I made it through.
You're
I made
a
it through.
player.
Well, I love these side scrollers, so I'm like, I don't know, I'm pretty good at it, I guess. Super Meat Boy was one of those ones that
we played that game so much.
That's punishing. That one's a rough one. So, what other things do you guys want to do? Have you got something rattling around that we should watch out for?
Yeah, obviously right now the focus is on Lightfall, but we have some pretty crazy ideas. Maybe if the game is successful, there's an opening for a sequel, but not yet. We'd like to do another game in between, and maybe Lightfall 2 after, but maybe a dungeon crawler. We're fans of hack and slash RPG, so I know the genre is pretty much saturated right now, but I'm confident we can put our own twist on it. So
yeah, that's the hard thing, right? Is finding that twist to grab people. Plus, you got to keep it interesting for the length of the time. Are you guys planning on doing community events, I guess a Twitch thing where all these people are racing through it, or? Yeah,
well, we've some Twitch streamers came to us. They're called speedrunners. Twitch, and I think we're setting things up. It's like those guys against us in speedrun. So we're the devs. We know all the traps in the levels. So they think they can beat us, but I'm not. I think we can beat them pretty easily. So and we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, last PAX I played Tenertia. They're not here, but the speedrunner dudes came over, and one guy that was the fastest that worked on the game,
Yeah.
still couldn't beat him. He was like, holy hell, I don't know how you fly through this.
Yeah, well, I've been amazed by some people, you know, they've never picked a game and just do some moves, man. You're like, damn, this guy got it quick. So, yeah.
It's a good time. Yeah, so just keep a lookout for it.
Yeah, you can.
End of this year.
If I can shamelessly plug, you can follow us, Bishop Games on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. So, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's mostly it. I hope you guys enjoy the game.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was nice speaking with you.
Yeah, sure.